This week, we answer a strange comic book mystery. Did Marvel creators use LSD while creating Doctor Strange?
Sweet.
And we're helping you find more comics in the wild to help grow your collection with 7 ways to find great comic books. And in Collector's Corner, we're looking at the surprise reason She-Hulk was created in the first place. And it has nothing to do with Hulk needing a cousin. Here in the CheddarVerse. Welcome in. Thank you for being here for our Sweet 16 episode, number 16 of the CheddarVerse. Welcome in. We are Cheddar Comics, buying and selling comic books each and every day, mostly on Instagram. So you're going to want to follow me on Instagram at Cheddar_Comics for live sales, claim sales, auctions, all the good stuff. I am incomplete without my better half, the Alfred to my Batman. I am here with Mrs. Cheddar Comics.
What's going on, everybody?
Be sure to follow her on Instagram at Mrs. Cheddar_Comics. And you will see ladies. You will see
female characters, mostly.
And
Wonder Woman.
Okay. We love it. A lot going on in the CheddarVerse, Mrs. Cheddar.
Really?
News to you. That's news to you, right? We went to we had our Sunday open with the family, so we drove out to that little flea market. It's like country flea market. You know, like
it's such a nice drive, though.
It is right through the country. You know, cornfields and woods and all that. We don't really have a lot of. I mean, we found a few good things. You found some like blow molds, pumpkin for your Halloween blow molds.
Yeah,
the vintage Halloween decorations.
Those are cool. And then I found like a first edition of like the
Lord of the Rings,
like
that's right.
First printing, like American printing, or no, I'm sorry, first official printing of the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like it really is. It's in the middle of the country.
It is.
It's not like a
it's
heavy
not a speedway.
It's a speedway, out in front.
Yeah.
So it's never like we're going there and I'm going to find, crazy stuff. But it's a nice drive. We get some coffee. We get in the car. We listen to Michael Jackson. We,
It's a nice drive.
Yeah, the kid gets to get some stuffed animals or whatever. That's a guarantee,
Yeah, oh my God, yes.
So she made out like a bandit yesterday.
So many Pokemon cards.
Oh, the Pokemon dealers were there, stuffed animals. I never really find comics there.
No.
And it could be, that we're not there at sunrise because they open at 6 a.m., so maybe they're all gone. But I'm like, I'm not. Sunday's my day off, man. I ain't getting up at fucking
crack of dawn,
5 o'clock, getting the family in there to go digging around some dirt.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. That kid needs to sleep in. It's so late.
Yeah, I like this as my one day to sleep in. But there was one guy there. I found like he had just like boxes of paper. I mean, it was kind of like that stuff. It was just like paper. Yeah. Calendars and magazines and stuff. And sitting just right on top was one vintage, like French Marvel book.
Okay,
which was cool.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know how you spotted that because all I saw was a bunch of brown paper.
Yeah.
So you like honed in.
Yeah, and he's like, I have other comics. And it was like water damaged Witchblades.
Oh.
Which 90s books shouldn't be water damaged. But I got the vintage.
That's very
like
cool.
The French Marvel book, and then he was like, I didn't even know I had that. I'm like, oh, it's really cool. It's a French Marvel comic. He's like, it's French? I was like, yeah, it's in
French.
And he's like, the inside's in French. I'm like, yeah, look, it's
sure is.
Yeah, bonjour. So that was cool though.
Yeah.
So it's a good lead in too because we're going to be talking a little different segment for Tales from the Sales. It's not a collection story, but trying to give some tidbits and things to help people maybe find some comics where they are. So let's get into that. This is Tales from the Sales. Today's Tales from the Sales, we are not talking about collections. We're not talking about finds. We're going to try to expand Tales from the Sales to maybe answer some questions that I get sometimes on Instagram or elsewhere. I get a lot of where can I find stuff? Where did you find this? And for me now, I'm in year, this isn't Batman year 1. This is Cheddar year 4. So I'm, I have the money to advertise, to put out there. I have websites, people come to me with collections. So I understand that that's not a tangible thing that everyone's going to do or want to do.
Right.
So I tried to put on my hat from more Cheddar Comics year 1. Where did I go at first? What were kind of the places I went to find comics, either to flip or to collect. So we got it's kind of 2 different paths. Are you doing it for your own collection, or are you doing it to flip? Because those are going to be obviously 2 different answers, because one is going to be a sweet find at full retail and one's going to be something cheaper to be able to make some profit on. That's how selling works.
That's how it works. Explaining selling.
Explaining money. How money work? Less money, buy. Sell, make money.
Very good.
Good.
So
today's Tales from the Sales, 7 places to find great comics. Hopefully maybe you'll find maybe one of these you haven't thought about or you haven't looked into. For each one of these, I have pros and I have cons.
Oh, okay, cool.
So there's pros and cons to each one, so you can kind of see how you feel. Does that sound fun to you?
Yeah.
Great. You guess one of them, and if you get one of the 7, I'll read that one. eBay, that's a good one. Okay, that is one of mine. That's number 6.
Oh.
These aren't ranked or anything.
Oh, okay.
eBay, a great place.
Oh, yeah.
And we're big eBayers as buyers.
That's all I buy is on eBay.
we love it.
I love eBay.
eBay pros. Massive inventory. Stuff getting listed all the time on there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's constantly getting refreshed with new stuff, right?
100%.
My favorite thing and the most powerful tool on eBay, saved searches. My favorite thing on there. I don't have to go in there manually every day and type in original 1987 Hellraiser poster.
Right.
It's saved. You can choose to get emails about it. So I have right now one of my saved searches that I haven't had a hit on yet is I want to get an original Seduction of the Innocent from 1954. So it's come up a couple times. I haven't liked them, or they're crazy prices.
Yeah.
But saved searches is a great tool for me to be able to find stuff I'm looking for as a collector.
Oh, 100%. You've been doing that for a good year now or so, I think.
Yeah, a while.
Because I thought like a friend of yours told you about it and you're like, what?
Yeah. Oh, wait, what is that? So you can do save searches. And you can have like a huge list.
Yes.
I mean, it's unlimited how many you can put in there.
Yeah. They don't care.
So when I was flipping a lot too, for the collectors, it's obvious.
Yeah.
And you can get the good one. And then for flippers, it's great too, because maybe someone put something in wrong. Maybe it's the price is just very low. Like they're just not at FMV or fair market value where you think it would be.
Absolutely.
And they list it, and it's $100 off and you can snatch it up. And when I'm researching sales data, like for the live sales on Instagram, I mean, I see these kind of buys all the time. Somebody got a first Hawkman Brave and the Bold 34. It was like $50.
Oh my God.
Somebody listed it as a buy it now, and somebody bought it now.
Wow, because they don't know.
They don't know, or they made a mistake.
Or they didn't do it, yeah.
Or they looked at an old number or something.
Yep.
So there's definitely ways to get some good deals as a flipper too. Cons of eBay. Competition. So like these saved searches, like I had House of Secrets, or I had, like that Brave and the Bold 34 first Hawkman that you and I both like.
Yeah.
And by the time I click on it, that one's gone.
Yeah.
So, you have more inventory, but you have more eyes.
Yep.
You got more competition with people.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of pros and cons of eBay.
Yeah.
My favorite thing on eBay is the saved search. Okay, guess another one. That's one.
Half price or comic shops, I guess?
Yes, that's number 5.
Okay.
Number 5 on the list. Okay, it's obviously the most obvious one, comic shops. But I'm just putting like comic shops / bookstores. Because bookstores are kind of a sneaky one. Obviously comic shops are safe. They're consistent. You don't have to worry too much. But again, you're rarely going to get a steal I mean, whether you're a collector or especially a flipper, you know, unless you find a Mark Jeweler or a secret signature on the first page that they missed, which dealers miss all the time, you know, but the bookstore part of it, you know, a lot of people don't think to look at bookstores. So whether it's, you know, for us, we have Half Price Books here. We have 2 in Madison. They get a lot of comics there.
They do.
It's also very, very high, you know,
Yes.
or it's pretty much full retail. But sometimes
they'll sneak in.
because I used to buy there at year 1 in Cheddar Comics, I used to buy from Half Price to Flip, and you're just looking for the mistakes.
Right.
Or, you know, I heard like someone getting trained at Half Price when I was going there, and they were asking the older person, like, how do I price like this book? And he was like, just price it whatever you want. Like, it doesn't really matter.
What? That's how they fucking do it over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just price it whatever you want.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much.
Oh.
So maybe they took the time to do the research. Maybe they didn't.
They always look like they're doing research.
Which is why, for me, sometimes, at least it used to be kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
Right now, it's kind of just, you know, I only go there as a collector. Like if I see a DVD I want or whatever, you know, or a something, they have that VHS section you and I like.
Yeah.
So it is, you know, sometimes you can find those mistakes at bookshops or comic shops, but that's probably the most obvious one to anybody. So what's another one? That's 2.
No, I really don't.
Okay. That's all right. You got 2 out of 7.
eBay was
good.
my biggest hit.
Well, okay. So I'll go down the rest of it. Number 1, probably obvious. Garage sales.
Oh,
if you want to look for books. You know? So obviously, like, garage sales are out there. Where do you find them? That's kind of my biggest. When I was doing it, I don't do that anymore because it's very time consuming. You know, but there's garage sale finder websites.
Oh, yeah.
There's apps that are garage sale finders that people list on. For us here in this area, some people still list on Craigslist their garage sales. You can also, for us too, a lot of Facebook people on Marketplace will list their garage sale, and you can use in keywords for what you're looking for. Yeah. For that. So pros, garage sales are usually cheap. You know, you're probably going to be finding some unexpected things, right?
Right.
Cons, a lot of junk. And very time consuming. You know, the hunt, the search, the drive, the how many you're going to go to and not find anything until you get to that one. Right. You know, but a Detective 27 was just found at a garage sale last summer. So
that's nuts.
That stuff is still out there, but you're probably going to have to see, you know, maybe a Froggy Flips when he would do that. Froggy Flips on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
He would say, he's like, you don't see the 40 that I went to with nothing.
Right.
You know, until I found the one with He-Man and G.I. Joe toys.
Yeah.
You know. So there's a lot of time spent not finding anything. Right?
Yeah.
Number 2, kind of a sleeper, estate sales.
Oh, yeah.
Estate sales.
They're hit and miss.
Another thing, it is kind of hit and miss, but another one, you can either find local estate sale companies that list their estate sale schedule. And some of them list on Craigslist or Facebook too, but you can find in your area certain companies that always post what they're doing. And that's kind of the same, you know, you can get original owner collections. You can get older books sometimes because a lot of estate sales are usually someone's passed away and they have to sell the items in the house for the family. Yeah. You know, so cons, a lot of competition.
Tons.
And early birds.
Yeah.
You know, if it starts at 9, some people show up at 6 or 5 and get their name in line.
That's right.
You know.
And I remember we would go to those and I would be shocked at how far down the line you were.
Yep.
Because we would get there when it opened.
Yeah, you get there at 9, be like, oh, did you put your name down? Like, oh, no. I'm like, okay, well, you're number like 41.
Yeah, like, what?
Whoa, okay. Hopefully the other 40 people don't want the comics.
Right.
You know, and then I would wait an hour, go inside, go to the basement, go to the comics, and then they were crap.
Yep.
But then other times, you know, we've heard stories of the Golden Age collection I bought a couple months ago, you know, that was going to be at an estate sale.
That's right.
You know, so that stuff is out there, you know. Number 3 for us, this is regional, Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Huge one.
Huge.
That one you can actually find full collections.
Yeah.
And single issues, because you can also get stuff shipped.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be local. There's sellers on there that are, shipping stuff as well.
That's right.
But you can also have a good chance of finding collections,
Yeah.
which is nice. So there's new listings every day. It's easy searching. And you can, but the cons are, there's flippers, there's some overpriced collections, and there's some scams.
Yeah, so you gotta be a little weary.
You gotta be a little weary of it, so, but that's another one. And for other people too, they might not be using Facebook in their area. They might be using,
like Nextdoor.
Nextdoor is an app you can check out.
There's one on the West Coast, I feel like.
I think it's that one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's that one. So that's one. Another, number 4 is auctions.
Oh, yeah.
So there's tons of auction sites. I go to highbid.com and I only do local. I don't do ship stuff. I do local ones. And I go there and I can type in Superman or comics or whatever and you can put in your mile radius.
Right.
And you can bump into stuff that you weren't even looking for, which is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
There's
found a lot of cool stuff.
A lot of good
way.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also found like a local company.
Yeah.
Because of that site that is always doing auctions every 2 weeks.
Right.
So, and I like them and I like how it works, and I've bought from them dozens of times.
My gosh.
And I found really cool stuff.
Really awesome
so
stuff.
Me personally, I still use auctions.
Mm-hmm. I like auctions.
We went to that farm one where I got that Miss magazine for like $5 for you. It was worth $150.
That's awesome.
I mean, there's some really good finds. To me, as a collector and as a reseller, auctions are one of my favorites. You know? Because you don't have to go in person.
No.
It's not how you think, like, 55, 60.
Yeah, no.
It's not like that
Not
anymore
like
in
that.
the digital age, right?
Yeah.
Number 7, I have on here, personal relationships. If you work somewhere in an office, make sure you tell everybody you know that you buy and collect comics. Because when they're talking to their wife in 6 months, oh yeah, Donnie just found this box of comics. Oh, I know. Joe actually collects comics. He told me that. Hey, Joe, would you be interested? So many stories like that of people having personal relationships and getting connected to a box here or a collection.
I see that all the time.
All the time,
That's
right?
a big one.
It's a big one. So you have to tell everybody, friends, family, coworkers, neighbors,
Yep.
everybody that you buy and collect comics.
Yep.
And one of those will pay off.
Absolutely.
It could take years as a con.
It has.
But it could pay off someday.
Absolutely.
You have no idea, and it's free.
It is free.
The
best kind.
So, and then a bonus one, I'm going to be biased here. Bonus one, secret number 8. Instagram. Instagram is a hidden one, and you probably are here listening because of Instagram, because I have a larger Instagram page. But, when I first started, I was like, what is it? What's going on? What does claim mean?
Yeah.
What is this? I buy this stuff from this guy over here? What is this?
It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
When you first, and then once you get used to it, you're like, this is awesome. Whether you like claim sales or live sales, or there's so many great people. I mean, I could go, if I start naming people, we'll be here the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
But whatever your flavor is, if you like live sales, if you like claim sales, if you like consigners.
Oh, sure.
There's tons of different pages on Instagram where you can absolutely find what you're looking for. And you can go in the search, like I needed an Absolute Batman for that giveaway earlier this year.
Oh, that's right.
I couldn't find one, and I went into search and I typed in Absolute Batman 1, and I found a guy that still had one for sale, and I bought his for the giveaway.
That's so crazy because, I had never thought of it that way. And then I saw you do that, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been trying to do it for other stuff, like my Green Lantern 1. I type into there and it's not working.
Oh, sure.
But it does work for some stuff, or you bump into somebody's claim posts
Oh, sure.
Or their consigner page, whatever. So
Yeah.
that's my bonus number 8 Instagram because I'm biased, That's our 7 places with a bonus one to maybe find some great deals on comics. Let us know what you think of that. Which one did you not think of? Which one do you use the most? Comment below, shoot me a message, let me know how that was helpful or not.
This is a moment in comic history.
Did you know that people thought Marvel creators were taking LSD while making Doctor Strange? And the funny thing is, they were only half right. Because the relationship between Doctor Strange and psychedelics spans 2 different eras of Marvel history. Doctor Strange was created by Steve Ditko in 1963, who brought the idea to Stan Lee, and he first appeared in Strange Tales number 110. Ditko's psychedelic, mind-bending illustrations looked like they came straight from a hallucinogenic trip, even though he cited surrealist artists like Salvador Dali and M.C. Escher as inspirations. But the character's bizarre dimensions, mysticism, and cosmic imagery made him a favorite of the emerging counterculture movement of the 1960s. Comic historian Mike Benton noted that college students immersed in psychedelia and Eastern mysticism embraced Doctor Strange and searched the stories for deeper spiritual meaning. Steve Ditko said he never used psychedelics when creating Doctor Strange and was merely interested in the themes he presented. Then, in the 1970s, Doctor Strange sales were slumping, and Marvel handed the title to young creators Steve Englehart and Frank Brunner. Every couple of months, they would get together, brainstorm ideas, talk about mysticism, and take LSD. Their trips directly influenced their Doctor Strange run, and they began openly incorporating ideas inspired by mysticism, consciousness exploration, and psychedelic experiences into the characters' stories. And you can absolutely see it on the page, as Doctor Strange wasn't just punching villains, he was confronting death itself, meeting cosmic entities like eternity, exploring ideas about consciousness, rebirth, reality, and the nature of existence. The stories became weirder, deeper, and unlike anything else Marvel was publishing at the time, and the readers loved it. Doctor Strange became a successful monthly title, and many of the ideas we still associate with the character today can be traced back to this era. So the next time you watch Doctor Strange folding cities in half or traveling through the multiverse in the Marvel movies, remember, Steve Ditko birthed the character and Englehart and Brunner expanded him. And this is today's moment in comic book history.
Oh, so hard to stay quiet.
That's right up your alley, hey?
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, shit.
What'd you think of that? Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sweet.
Well, I guess we should probably be a little upfront with our audience. We are clean and sober now. We are parents of a almost 6-year-old. We're clean and sober now, but me and Mrs. Cheddar met in art school in college, and we experimented with drugs in our college years, and so that's our past. So when I'm reading all this stuff, I'm looking over at Mrs. Cheddar. She's like, "Whoa, I love it!"
This is fucking sick.
Yeah, we like trippy stuff.
Oh, what a great idea!
We used to.
What a great idea.
So there was somebody. Shout out to Feezer's Funny Books, Blake Feezer, who shared this story with me. He sent me this post from psychedelics.com
that exists.
Yes. They're like always, when I read the article, they're like promoting how good it was for Englehart and Brunner to be tripping on LSD all the time.
Yeah, sure.
Because they interviewed Steve Englehart for the website. So.
Oh, wow.
So they had this article, and that was kind of one piece, but it wasn't just that, because the beginnings of Doctor Strange are trippy and go through, and that has more to do with Ditko than it has to do with, Brunner and Englehart never would have gotten there if Ditko didn't make it that. But he was inspired by Dali and Escher and the surrealists.
Yeah. See, I thought that the art was more, it reminds me of Kirby and how he would draw like space and things like that. So I never put it together that it was from like surrealism, like influences.
It was cool to see that, the counterculture, the hippies of the time loved Doctor Strange.
Oh, I'm sure.
And tried to imbue it with meaning, that meaning that Ditko and Lee didn't put in there.
No, of course not. I only know the character from the movies.
Yes.
So was he in the beginning? Was he created as like a surgeon or a doctor? Still,
yes,
he is a doctor.
Yep. That
okay.
The origin that you know from the Cumberbatch Doctor Strange movie is Ditko and Lee's origin.
Oh, okay.
He was a egotistical surgeon who had a car accident and his hands were, wrecked, and he discovered, the Eastern mysticism and became a sorcerer supreme.
Oh, okay.
And he was inspired by, I thought that he was obviously a ripoff of Dr. Fate.
Yeah, that's what I
thought.
thought.
Because Dr. Fate's 20 years before him. But Ditko said that he was inspired by a pulp character named Shando the Magician.
Okay.
Who delved into mysticism and stuff.
Okay.
So, and then I also found out the factoid that Ditko created Doctor Strange. That's it.
It's his.
He had the idea, he brought it to Stan Lee, and Stan Lee, in a letter to somebody, said that, yes, it was Ditko's. Ditko's got this new idea we're going to do. It's called Doctor Strange. I don't really know if it's any good, but we're going to try it out.
Oh.
And he said that he was originally called Mr. Strange.
That sucks.
So what do you think?
That sucks. Mr. Strange.
You can call me Mr. Strange.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring.
And Stan was like, I was worried it sounded too much like Mr. Fantastic.
Oh.
So we changed the M to a D and made him a doctor.
Oh, okay. I like those little factoids.
Now he's Doctor Strange.
It's just Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Mr. Strange.
That sucks.
That
doesn't have the same pull,
No. And what's cool, too, talking about this and the trippiness and all that, was that, for the Marvel movie that you love, because you love Cumberbatch, and you love the first Doctor Strange, when you think about that, how much they incorporated the trippiness in the first movie.
Oh, for real.
The city folding in on itself.
Yep.
Not even Multiverse of Madness, the Sam Raimi one, but the first one.
The first one, they definitely highlight all of that.
They kept that true to the character.
I feel like in the first one, to me, is just like Ditko, and then you got the Sam Raimi one, which is more like the other two.
Yeah, the Brunner stuff.
Because Sam Raimi really like kicks up, I think, the illusions aspect,
definitely.
Visuals, that really takes you on a ride.
Yes.
Because like you think of like towards the end of Multiverse, where he's going up against Scarlet Witch, and he's like that zombie thing, but there's like all these parts of him coming out, and it gets trippy.
Well, he's fighting with the musical notes.
Right, yeah, that too.
He's
it's like what?
Sending like musical notes.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay. Sure.
Like, whoa, what year is this?
Yeah, so
that's some flashbacks.
That's how I kind of see them now, honestly.
Yeah, but it's cool that the Marvel movies didn't shave down or
dull it down.
No,
they let that ride.
The psychedelic part of
who he is.
Yeah. Even though Ditko started it that way, it got bigger and it stayed with the character, decades later. And because there's plenty of magic men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dr. Fate's a perfect example. I don't know Dr. Fate well enough to know, like, I don't think you really see him go through dimensions and worlds that way. I think he's much more of a magician and a mystic, than what you're used to seeing Doctor Strange.
He's a sorcerer.
Go through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you could kind of see how it could have been very different if not for Ditko's surrealist inspirations.
Yes, and like that's just kind of how the character was birthed in the surrealism.
Yep.
So it just has to stay like that then.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Which
is great. And I think it was just more solidified with the Brunner Englehart run.
Yes. Yeah. They really took it on a ride.
Yeah. So that's today's moment in comic book history.
This is Collector's Corner with Mr. and Mrs. Cheddar.
I'm going first today.
What?
You want to go first? You want to get it over with.
Oh, yeah. But that's fine. You can go first.
You went first last week.
That's true. Okay, yeah, you go first.
Mine's just another fucking Green Lantern one.
Oh, is it really? Oh, I didn't know that.
There's more Green Lantern. I like other stuff, guys. Trust me.
See?
I really do.
See? Now you're me.
And now, bro, no.
No, he switched.
Switched.
Shit.
No. For me, the thing I've been solely focused on for the most part, except for the first Swamp Thing, is I've been working on my Green Lantern 1 through 100. So I just got not the last one. I have one left after this, but I got 3 more, which puts me at 99 out of 100. So I got 3 Green Lantern pieces. These are all from our favorite website, mycomicshop.com. I used my trade credit that I have with them. I use them for, I've talked about in other episodes, but I use them to fill like holes in sets, for Cheddar Comics, like I have like a Nightwing run. And I've bought a couple issues of that, or Batman Incorporated. I bought a couple issues of that, and then I might just add a book or 2 for myself, so I'm working on that 1 through 100, and I have like these like the very end of it's like 98 to 99. So these are these Grell? Yeah, these are Mike Grell covers and art, and I love him, and I have a good experience meeting him when I was a teenager.
Oh yeah.
So I always really liked Mike Grell. My dad found out that he lived in the town next to us.
Crazy.
Up in Michigan. We were in Iron Mountain, and he was in Florence or something.
Crazy.
And he found out that, and he knew I was a Green Lantern guy the whole time. Mm-hmm. So he found that out. He's like, hey, do you want to go meet a guy that drew Green Lantern? I was like, sure. I didn't really know who he was.
No.
And then I did afterwards, but not.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And met him, and he was super nice, and he signed I still have a couple books signed by him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, those are some of the only things I kept.
Nice.
And it says to Christopher, because my dad calls me Christopher, even though I go by Chris. Anyway, if any package comes in that says Christopher, I know it's from my dad. And he, to Christopher Best, Mike Grell, and then he signed a couple of those Green Lanterns I have, and then he signed there's like a beer called like Bulldog or Red Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Red Dog. And he signed like a beer can.
Yeah, that's weird.
That he had.
That's weird.
Yeah. And anyways, it was great. So Mike Grell's the man. And we've got 98 and 99. So that put me at 98 out of 100. 98 out of 100. And then my comic shop happened to get one of the last. This is my nice one. This is Green Lantern number 18. If you're listening. It's got a Hal Jordan and Sinestro cover. It's like second Sinestro cover. The World of Perilous Traps. I'll never wear my power ring again. It's been a curse. And Sinestro's laughing at him.
He like throws it down like a toddler.
Yeah, he does. A great Sinestro cover.
He looks awesome.
Yeah, he looks great, right?
Yeah, I love these colors.
Yeah, it's got this copy that I got from my comic shop. They had it at like a VG.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and everyone, I posted on my Instagram stories, and I had like 3 messages like, beautiful copy.
Yeah.
It just pops. You
know?
There's a couple spine ticks and stuff, but it's Silver Age. So
yeah.
With this Green Lantern 18, this puts me at 99 out of 100.
Oh my god!
I own, with these 3 that I got in all together, and I now have Green Lantern 2 through 100. So the last one I need is the biggest one, which is Green Lantern number 1. Because that collection I had, I sold it was a Green Lantern 1 and a 7, and we sold all the keys.
Yeah.
So I got that Green Lantern 7, that first Sinestro at C2E2.
Right.
That's like the second biggest book of the run. So now it's like final boss for our video game players. Mm-hmm. Final boss, Green Lantern number 1. And back to our first segment, I have this eBay save search.
Forever.
Green Lantern 1, 1960 save search. I've gone to everybody.
Yes, you have.
At last, hey buddy, you got one? No, I just sold one. I went to Alley Collectibles on Instagram. I've hit up seller friends. I'm that guy in live shows that comes in and only asks about one thing. Hey, I'm in a Comic Underground show. Hey, do you guys have a Green Lantern 1 1960? No, sorry. So it has been, it's definitely final boss energy.
Absolutely. Shit's been boiling over.
Every time I get obsessive too, I can feel the wall thinning. I'm like, it's getting,
so
it's actually getting close.
It is.
Yeah. And so it's the last one I need is Green Lantern number 1.
Anytime now.
So we'll see how that goes. But for now, we've got 2 through 100. Which is awesome to have every single issue.
That's so awesome.
And hopefully I'll be able to find Green Lantern 1. And, there's also... Oh, yeah, I forgot I added this, another into the My Comic Shop box. I bought because of Daryl's book collection, we love omnibuses now.
Yeah.
So I found... Daryl had Silver Age Green Lantern Volume 2.
Yeah.
Not Volume 1.
No.
So My Comic Shop had one because what's great about being a Green Lantern collector?
Nobody else is.
Nobody wants this shit. So it's like no competition. I always get it.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
Nobody wants it.
That's really nice.
So
I like that.
They had this. It's Silver Age Green Lantern Omnibus Volume 1, and it collects the first 3 showcase issues. His first 3 appearances in Green Lantern 1 through 35, written by John Broome, Gardner Fox, illustrated by Gil Kane. So another
Green Lantern edition.
More Green Lantern stuff. That's my half of Collector's Corner. Let's go to Mrs. Cheddar's Collector Corner.
Okay.
Another one digging into the vault because you don't have any new pickups. So you went into your short boxes and pulled out a book to talk about today.
I sure did.
Which is super cool.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear about it. It's about She-Hulk.
Savage She-Hulk number 1. So I didn't know much about this character until we were at a show and you kind of pointed it out to me. And I was like, oh, okay, it's another female character that I've kind of heard of. Let's get it. So we did. And then it just kind of sat in my box for a while until I started exploring more about her. And why she came about was because of the success of the Incredible Hulk show in, I think it was 78.
The Lou Ferrigno Hulk show.
Yes. So she is the second to last character that Stan Lee created. He created her because Marvel wanted to make sure that they could secure their own Lady She-Hulk because they were afraid that the show was going to make theirs. So they wanted to make sure that they had the rights to a She-Hulk, essentially. And that's the whole reason why she was created. So
they were kind of worried about the show. Marvel was worried that they were going to make like a Bionic Woman version. And they'll have the Bionic Man and then they'll have Bionic Woman, and they'll make Hulk and they'll make Lady Hulk.
Correct.
So they wanted to get ahead of that knowing it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I guess
Very cool.
at the time, there was a story in development at the show. They were in development of an idea. The guy, I think it was CBS, the CEO or whatever, was like, we need to kind of come up with our own thing. So they had one going, but then a new owner stepped in and just killed the whole show. So
change hands.
Yeah, a change of hands.
Yep.
So that's why she was created, which is, just because of a TV show.
That's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
What I love about this book too, you alluded to it, but that was I'm positive this copy that you have. Can you hold it up? Of Savage She-Hulk number 1. I bought that for you when we were dating.
Yes.
In Chicago, Wizard World. It had to have been 2010, and we bought it for $20.
Yes,
which is kind of not much more than
what it is now. I'm sure, even with a TV show.
Yeah, but I remember that's one of the ones that has survived all these years. We only have a few of these books.
Yeah,
that survived through all of the sell-offs that we've had to do when we had our poor time and had to sell this, or we moved and everything. But that copy that you have is a survivor.
It is.
You know,
it's original from the very beginning.
I have that with actually to tie it into these Doctor Stranges here. This Doctor Strange 165. There was a note. I have a note on the board, and it said Christmas gift from Jen 2015.
Really?
But there's very few of those books that we have from, before Cheddar Comics started.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and this She-Hulk's one of them.
Yeah. So it has a special place in my heart.
That's so cool. I knew that I knew that it was one of Stan's last creations because it's pretty late. It's like
1980.
81?
No, sorry, 1979.
79, yeah.
Yeah. It said
20-year run.
It said that he created her and then he went away.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. I don't know where he went.
Yeah.
If he retired for a while.
Yeah, he didn't. He just stepped away from the day-to-day of it all. You know, being the editor, the day-to-day editor.
Sure.
And he became more of that, I'm going to get it wrong, but more of the, CEO emeritus kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to Hollywood to try to get shows and cartoons, and he started that right out. He was always pushing the media side of it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Where he went.
Yep.
Okay. Because then it said he didn't return to do comics until 1992.
Yeah.
So for Ravage 2099,
Yuck.
whoever that is,
Yuck.
I don't know who that is. So I should have left it as She-Hulk. I think.
Yeah.
She didn't last too long.
Yeah, that first run's
I think it went 30 some issues.
Yeah.
And then it
Year or
didn't
two.
pick up until John Byrne got a hold of her and created Sensational She-Hulk, which was apparently the most successful Marvel series
Really?
of a superheroine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
was
so cool.
his. Yeah. So, and because that went to 60 issues.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It's kind of the same with the Doctor Strange thing where it's this is the first iteration, and the She-Hulk that that breaks the fourth wall and all of the more dimensions to the character that we know is really that John Byrne
100%.
run that adds to the mythology.
100%. He made her more witty and funny, breaking the fourth wall. Kind of more sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
His She-Hulk is gorgeous.
Yeah, she's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And I guess issue 34 and 40 are those scandalous kind of ones.
Oh, the beach ball and the naked one. Yeah,
really pushing the comic code, I guess. So, but they managed to get them out. That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah. So that's our She-Hulk for today.
Great tie-ins.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yep. I'm always trying to thread some
Some
stuff between the segments if I can.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So she's awesome.
Thank you for sharing that. And that's it for us. Sweet 16 episode of the Cheddarverse. A fun one for you today, Mrs. Cheddar?
Absolutely.
I know. I told you. I was I don't tell you what the segments are. I was just wear your Doctor Strange shirt today.
Yeah, that's all you told me.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
We have
Great.
plans somewhere or something.
Yeah. I got to plan a nice outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, Doctor Strange shirt.
And I am just to, plug my own website. Don't forget cheddarcomics.com. Today I'm wearing one of my Cheddar Comics t-shirts. You can buy your own t-shirt, $30 shipped. I'm wearing the Hulk Cheddar Comics shirt. Adam Daniels artwork. What cast coloring here. You can get this shirt at cheddarcomics.com. We got 4 shirt designs. So be sure to check that out at cheddarcomics.com/shop. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment, review us on Apple Podcasts. Please give us a rating on there, and be sure to be subbing on YouTube. Share with a friend. Do everything.
Please.
Do it all. Here's a list of 10 things. And we just want to say again how much we love and appreciate each and every one of you for watching, listening, commenting, messaging, whatever it may be. Be sure to tune in next week. Same Cheddar time, same Cheddar channel. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
This has been a Cheddar Comics podcast. Tune in next week for another episode.